Hello, good morning my beautiful friends. I have to say, in the camera everything looks so lovely. We've got coffee, we've got some scissors, paint and rice paper, but I'm going to show you the reality behind this pretty lovely picture. Here it is, my desk, how it really looks like behind the scenes in the big camera rather than small picture on the project only. I have to say, I've been pushing away things just to make enough room for the project, for the video. I wasn't cleaning for a good few weeks. It will change, but for now that's what it was. Here is a look of that sort. I hope you can see it well. I love this chaos. Obviously it's difficult to work in it, but somehow I really love it. And here is the other part. I have to say, this should also be cleaned and tidy up. Another project, books, more books, and there is more books as well. It's just how it is sometimes, like fresh coffee for the project, water, just so we can have a little bit of playtime together. The recent project, if you haven't seen it, you have to check it out because it's the blending technique and it's so amazing. I love it. More books, paints here. I think sometimes it's okay, instead of worrying about it and beating yourself up like, oh, my desk is a mess. Do you know what? It's fine. I'll show you this part because it's not even better. There you go. That's what it is right now. Truthfully, it is just because we've been so extremely busy. But the floor is actually good. We've been so extremely busy that the last thing I had time for is cleaning. And instead of choosing cleaning right now, I thought, no. Let's get those gorgeous papers. Let's just make a quick project. I am a true believer. Do what makes you happy and make a decision that just suits you and works well, and surround yourself with a good energy only. And that's the last year's motto, the good energy. And one of those is make a project because it makes you happy. And more importantly, it will make happy many other people. So instead of focusing my energy today on tidying up, all of that you've seen, I thought, no, let's make a project. I really wish to chit chat with you, and especially that I can clean with Hannah, with the chaos in the house, with all the noises. But right now Hannah is literally 1 more hour on the summer camp, which means I can really record and be here present with you. And I think that's super important. And this is exactly what I'm gonna do. Focus on the project. I'm looking at that. It's just so gorgeous. It's from the very first set, rice paper. I think I'm gonna jump in for I don't know actually. I think I'm gonna jump in for the smaller house, which is the top one. It's a slightly smaller house, so that's what I may do. And I'll show you a trick as well, because what may help out with of course you can fussy cut it, but I think the beauty of rice papers is exactly this. Actually, if you're wondering about the rice paper, I will show it to you because I didn't show it to you enough, I think. So that's the first set, and this paper is here hidden a little bit. So this one is the beautiful set number 1 with all of these gorgeousness pieces, and you can tell that it's so much nicer when you have the white underneath it. So that's a little trick that we're gonna do today. We will make sure that we have a background not creamy but actually white. I'm gonna just flip through it quickly because I know actually so many of you have purchased these, and recently there was a quite interesting comment. I always find certain comments interesting because someone said that it's expensive, that it's €25, which is around $25 as well, for a rice paper is a lot. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. But saying this, there is few reasons why the price is this high. Firstly, it is not higher than any other brands. I've seen rice papers, my white rice papers for it. It turns out to be, I'm gonna try to find some gorgeousness. The cable, go away please. Gorgeousness mushroom that would, I think. At first I thought I'm gonna go for this color scheme mushroom, which is like a beige browny gray, but then look, just adding red, like pop of color, I don't know, we'll see. My rice paper page, A4 big page, turns out to be $2.50, right, per piece. We sell by sets because it's just so difficult to pack it if someone purchases one rice paper. It's very expensive to ship one piece of rice paper I brought on the other end of the world. You can only imagine. So with that being said, we made a decision that we no longer will be doing singular sheets because it's just too expensive and too difficult, too time consuming, and it can just affect the actual product as well. So by saying that, oh, we have the 250. I've seen rice papers for €2 or $2, and I've seen for nearly $3 as well. So I think it's in the middle price range. Plus, I wanted to say that if you purchase this set, I can guarantee you that every single page you will love and use, and I think that's what I really focus my energy, whether it's about the books, these books, college books, or the paper sets. I replied to that comment saying, how many times you purchase a paper pad for $5? For $5? Oh, for $3? For $10 only? Oh, it's only $5 or $7. But in reality, you haven't used 3/4 of that paper pad. It's lying in your studio. It's there, dusting. How many times you purchased something because it was $5 and you didn't use it at all because you actually flipped through that paper pad and you were like, okay, I love this page, but the next 20 I don't, but I still purchase it. So that's a huge difference between the designs that I'm putting in. It's exactly what I would use, what I think you would use, that it's usable, printable, what's the word, that it's matching a lot of projects, like it's I can't my English, come on Marta, it's that it's gonna be basically matching to a lot of things, like it's like how can I say that there is no oh, my English, guys, I'm so sorry. What I'm trying to say is that these things, they will last you a long time as well. Oh, look, this is gonna be gorgeous. It will last you a long time because there's no, they're not in fashion per se. They are just basically things that will be in fashion always. They're like those generally kind of things. I think I'm jumping with the, I'm not too sure because you see, sometimes talking and creating a project like that and thinking it's nearly impossible to focus really your energy. What I'm trying to say is that I'm looking at that book and I'm thinking, gosh, every image is like workable, usable, printable, doable. I love it. That's how I feel it. Maybe not everyone will, and that's okay too. If some of you don't feel the same way, that's perfectly fine. We shouldn't feel the same way, right? Not everyone will love the books. Same for the rice papers. But my answer to it is, plus, I wish you to know that these rice papers are produced in Europe, not China. It's giving jobs to people in Europe, which these days it's so difficult to produce anything in Europe. So that's one of the things. Another is it's coming packed. I don't pack it anymore. The reasons why we never brought back the previous rice papers is because I said it to my husband. I said, I just can't physically fit into my day packing sets of product. I said, I can't. We need to figure out a way that someone else will do it. So basically it's we sourced, it's packed because I can't. So you pay for that as well. And why I decided that? Because either I'm gonna be stuck where I was 3 years ago, unhappy, making decisions this and that, and for example not carrying the rice papers just because I have no time for this or for that. You know, I'm trying to grow in the journey and make things better and improve, and I think this is improved version, not only of the designs that are incredible, but also that you will have an amazing $25 set that will last you for a long time. Because if you think about it, like this is one project, this could be used for a second project. You can have it, only use part of it for a small ATC. You can use these elements, and there is a lot, like if you really think about it. Plus the rice paper itself, in general, it's an expensive one product to produce. So I just thought I will say it. I have no problem speaking about these things because I agree, $25, it's a lot of money, and there is no question about it. Like, we all know it. But I wish you to know that if you will decide, if you really wish to have something special, this could be it, because you will just simply use it, love it, pet it, and feel good about it. And do you remember when I have been saying, use your pretty supplies? And that's exactly how I feel about my books, how I feel about the rice papers. Those are the pretty supplies. Don't hoard them unless you can get the second batch. Keep it and hoard it if you really love it, because I hear a lot of people is saying, Marta, I can't cut it. I have a second one to keep and look at it, which is amazing, and that's super. But I wanted to say, I think I'm gonna go for this one. I wanted to say that it's good as well to use your pretty supplies. If not now, then when, guys? I mean, seriously. We will be doing blending technique again today, so we will see how we can go about it, about that blending technique, because I know the last video with this project, you loved it so much. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. We've blended in rice papers with the collage papers together with the background papers. I think it's a pretty amazing project. I'm very proud of it, and so many of you have loved it. So please comment on that if you enjoyed it, and we will be making more of these sort of projects. Now, one also thing, as I fussy cut and chat with you, I try not to ask for too much, but sometimes it's important, or it's the only way is to ask. You know, when you purchase the books on Amazon, Amazon is asking you for the review. Obviously, a 5-star review would be phenomenal. Even better if you will leave few words, and even better if you will leave a picture with your book or your project, or even a flip-through video. I mean, what I'm trying to say is that in that sense, your support on Amazon means a lot, and it's so important. So thank you in advance if you did it. I mean, the amount of you guys that already did it, it's superb, and thank you so much. I really do mean thank you for everyone who left phenomenal comments already. There is few people that maybe don't like the books. I think that's okay too. Why it's so important? I guess the more stars, the more reviews, the more interest is about the books, and Amazon is thinking, wow, gosh, people love her books. So that's important. Same as YouTube videos. And also what's important is that other people, if they're not too sure if they want to purchase a book, they look through the reviews. I look through the reviews. I'm sure you do look through the reviews, right? So I think it would be fabulous, amazing if you could support the books this way as well. I will really appreciate that. I do appreciate it already, every single one of you who already did it, because tons of you did it, honestly. So thank you. And if you didn't know, we have the 2 new books, the Christmas Fairies and the Little Personas. I mean, I'm so proud of those books. So yes, go and check them out. I don't have them myself, guys. Don't wait for the flip through yet. I'm gonna have them on the 20th, which is, looking at my watch, another 10 days, believe it or not. So a lot of people already have it, because you shared it in my group, in our group. And there is Karin Collage group. I'll give you a link as well in the description box, so check it out. But I just wanted to say thank you, honestly. It's so many informations always, because I think sometimes the gaps in between you and me seeing each other on the YouTube, I think sometimes I just feel that it's not enough, that I haven't speak with you for like weeks, and I just feel I need to, I want to, I wish to, and then I have so much to say that it's like nearly, what is going on, girl? What is going on there? I can like sense that, guys, sense that. So we've got the house, right? This could be behind the house somehow. I don't know yet, but I just feel it. It could be, no, I think maybe this is even too big. 1 second. Oh, no, this is going to be maybe too big, so we're gonna have this one. We're gonna change because the page is pretty small. I'm gonna check who's that, because that could be Lucas, and I wouldn't like to miss his message. No, it's not. It's a friend of mine. that I hope can wait. It's a crafty friend, so I doubt that there's an emergency rather than sharing project chats and all. And of course, by saying that can wait, is just it can wait next 10 minutes, 15 minutes, right? Do you know what? How about if I cut it in half and half it and still have it, and then have this one? That could do super job. So that's what we can do. But I'm also thinking to, weirdly enough, have that tulip going behind and giving that pinky color, pinky vibe. Let's see. Let's try it, because I love the quirkiness that we can achieve here, and that would be fabulous, I think. So let's do that. I hope I'm not gonna forget putting some white gesso under the house, because it's super important. Honestly, it's very, very important, because that way the house will be even more visible, and it is, yeah, it is important. Oh, daisies, this could be so fabulous together as well with that house. Or another tulipy. Oh, the other pinky tulip. I'm gonna grab this one. Now, of course, I love my books, and in one sense, I feel so bad that recently all I'm using is my books. So, you know what? Seriously, I wish you to leave me a comment saying, how do you feel about it? Because if you tell me that it's too much, that you're promoting yourself too much, oh, I'm gonna just jump in right there for something else. I have no problems with that. But a lot of you as well says, Marta, we need more projects with your stuff. So I'm kind of not confused. I'm kind of oh, I left that. It's not dry actually. I'm kind of in that. I'm truly in the feel of what should I do? What should I do? So if you could leave me your thoughts on that. Like, I guess for those people who have my books, you probably would love to see more projects. For those who don't wish to buy the books, which is perfectly fine, maybe they would prefer something else. Then on the other hand, using my books, you can still implement the same techniques, the same ideas, the same compositions, the same, you know, you can still learn from it, of course, even though using different supplies. I just cut it too tiny, the stem. That's okay. So help me out here. I really need your help here. I really need to hear your thoughts, because I don't want to sound and feel that I'm pushing into you the books, which in a sense I do, right? Let's be honest, I do, just because they are so amazing and I feel they are such a worthy thing to have as a crafter, that once you have it, you will be like, wow, this really does the magic. So, you know, I honestly wish for an honest opinion from you, because I wouldn't like sound like a pushy person, because I'm only using my stuff. And I know a lot of brands, a lot of designers, they always do that. They only use their own stuff for years and years. But I have been trying to always be this person that doesn't only think about myself. Quite opposite. I would, you know, use a lot of different brands. I would support different things, different products, different brands and all, and I would be mixing and matching. And a lot of times I would use my things, but also a lot of times I would not. I was probably over the years a way better advocate for other brands than my own. That's the honest truth. I would use other products more than my own a lot of times, which now I really sense that the books are so incredible, so easy to use, so pretty, because I've struggled with the focal points and the elements for so long, and I feel that I'm finally having things to play around, that it's so accessible, so universal. Oh, universal is the word that I was looking for. Universal. Oh, that's my husband. While I was chatting with Lucas, I was fussy cutting, so I fussy cut quite a lot. We've got the mushroom, the tulips, and the botanica. I was chatting with Barbara, my friend from Australia, and we had a chat about the things, life, and the books as well, and I have been asking her about her favorite book, and she said to me she's actually loving the industrial personas, and she said that it's probably because she has 2 sons, and males are just in her life so hugely. And I just thought that's so true, maybe because I don't have a boy, but two girls. This is where I've been messing with the boy fairies. Now in the Christmas one and in the personas there are boys, but it's just interesting. And then I thought about my own personal favorite, and I said again, and that's kind of a little proof. I said it's Botanica, that is probably my #1, which is this one. It's the biggest book and it has more pages, and I think it's so versatile and it's beautiful colors and it's very unique in its look, I think. So I said Botanica, and I said second would be Mushroom, and I'm just looking at this page thinking, gosh, this is exactly what I just said, it's what I just choose, right? So I think it's just so cute to I think you just jump in for your favorites a lot of times, I'd say. Now, I think these elements are so easy to fussy cut that I'm not too sure we're gonna have a lot of blending. And also, I don't know about you in your relationships, but my Lucas rang me to ask me what you're doing, and I said I'm recording. I said okay, good. What, do you not want to go outside? I said no, I'm working and I'm happy out here. Oh, because the weather is this and that and it's gonna be shocking the next week. Just leave everything and just go outside. And in one sense I know that he is doing good for me, right? He's caring, he's ringing because he worries, because he cares, because he wants me to get fresher and stuff. On the other hand, he doesn't see that sometimes his protection, it's like nearly too much, that it's actually stressing me and causing me being more stressed or angry or just fed up with things, rather than if he says nothing. Because I said look, I can do how it feels, you don't have to ring me and tell me what should I do, because I said for me it's important to use an hour without Hannah. I can maybe go for a walk or go to the garden afterwards. Yeah, I know, but, and he goes, but it's beautiful weather, just leave what you're doing. Then I'm thinking, gosh, like sometimes it's just so difficult to explain that I'd rather not hear all these. And I don't know, I don't want to sound unappreciative of my Lucas, not at all. I just wish to sound that sometimes some people could be too much in terms of their care, protection, that there's a saying in Poland that when you pet your cat, it's like you petting for death. That's the saying. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just sometimes the care could be even too much because you feel controlled or you feel you can't decide for yourself and things like that, and you're losing your self-confidence. I don't know about you. I don't know if any of you feel the same, and I appreciate what he says, but like when I'm saying no, I don't want to do it, I have this in the back of me thinking maybe I should do it, maybe I should stop. The self-doubt, and I don't like that feeling. And it's one of the things we actually argue a lot. I need a sip of coffee, guys. Well, maybe not argue. Argue is probably a bad word, but it's one of those things that we disagree a lot. And I keep on trying to tell Lucas that we are together. We are one, like we are a whole. Me and Lucas, we are like this. But I said there should be this, me and you here, as well as this. And for him it's very difficult to understand. I don't think he sends the same. Like, I love spending time with him, and I said I'd rather go for a walk with you when you be back and stuff. He goes, yeah, but I'm like, don't but me. I just sometimes, I'm gonna just put the gesso first here, the white gesso. If you're wondering, this is just some journal that I got, but it doesn't matter what journal you're gonna use. Check the description box for the journals that I recommend on Amazon. I just glue down 2 pages together because it's not thick enough, and it's okay. And actually, even if it's thick enough, I still a lot of times or always put white gesso. Always put 2-3 pages together, so it's okay. Now this is another thing. Clear gesso, guys, it's available, or it will be available because it will be back in stock in the Netherlands shop. It's called Hobby Vision, and Janine it's going to have it. I know she ordered more jars because I have been saying to you that the clear gesso, and she ships worldwide, that the clear gesso from Little Birdie is no longer available. She had it in stock only last day or two, and when I saw it I was like so excited, and I didn't see that it's out of stock, and people were like, oh, it's out of stock, it's so pity. And she said it's ordered, don't worry, it's gonna be back. So I'm gonna leave you the link as well to Hobby Vision. Check it out, because she's gonna have this Janina, she's gonna have this gesso, and I think, correct me, I think it's around 450 euro, which is around $455, which is amazing price, because other brands for the same size are 15, 3 times the price. And I don't think I don't know, I just don't think it's fair, because this is phenomenal gesso, and I'm using it for the last, I don't know, is it 2 years, 3 years? It's a long time, you know. So I was sad seeing that it's no longer available, but it is. So, you know, have a look on their website. I'll give you the link, Hobby Vision. It's the name of the shop, and they do ship worldwide. I just made an order because I ordered some, do you know what I ordered? I ordered Dina Weekly Clear Gesso, I ordered some cream gesso and some beige gesso for tests, and I also ordered a lot of ribbons. She has a lot of 49 market ribbons. So yes guys, check it out. You know, if I can support a business, small business, shout it out, I'll do it. So I'm happy if it's possible. So go and check it out. And as I said, if it's not there, get back, maybe put as a waiting list yourself, or email them or something that you wished for it, because I can tell you, you will love that gesso. I'm loving it. I'm using it like regularly. So don't worry, it will be back in stock. If not, I'm sure we'll hear about it. But for now, I know it's ordered more jars. Let's dry this, guys. Ooh. Just a little bit. And while this is drying itself, I like to leave things to dry itself. Did you know that you shouldn't be leaving your hair dump to dry by themselves? Similarly, that's what I only heard recently from the new hairdresser I went in. She said that it's actually not good at all. You should always dry near your scalp, because bacteria and all sorts of things, they love dampness and wetness. So leaving, and the worst thing is to go for sleep with the wet hair. She said leaving them damp is actually causing them more problems. I never knew that. I always thought stay away from the hair dryers, but no, she said it's better to even hair dry. Cold air, perfect. And she said near the scalp, it's very much important. So just a little tip for you. I honestly didn't know. I'm 41. Am I 41? 1 second. Or am I 42? I don't know. No, I'm 41. And I only learned that now. I guess we learn all our lives, right? So just a little tip for you guys. I wonder if any of you have any other tips how to maybe care for your best tips for your hair. I know it's not a lifestyle channel, but you know what? I so suffer with hair that are not thick. I so wish them to be thicker, and I'm using all these conditioners and all these specifics, and I'm rubbing them into my scalp and all. Anyway, let me dry this and have a sip of coffee. I paused the video because I figured that it's too loud. Okay, so what if, and I'm also thinking to use my stencil at last, because I haven't been using my stuff forever as well. But we could use make a little a stony effect sort of walkway path here a little bit. I think it could be cute. So how about this? I still feel that I wish for the fairy, of course. For the fairy, where's the fairy book, Marta? Oh dear, I have it, of course I have it. So let's say we have this house in the middle or something like that. I'm thinking I may have to get rid of that leaf. I will do it, because you know what, it is too dark to go and too much. So I'd say, let's see, like that kind of way. Let's see, like that. I love the colors. together. And I love the quirkiness of the design here, that it's like, what is that flower about? What is it? Who are you, flower? You know, that kind of way. Okay, I've lost my other tulip. Tulip. Okay, I did lose it. Oh dear. Well, that's what happens, Marta, when you have such a mess in your place, right? Okay, let's just have... Maybe it went down. I'm gonna have a look. Let's just see what the mushroom is. Maybe we're gonna have to use only one mushroom or none. You never know. I love it. No, I do feel and sense that this is way too much. Oh, 1 second. Oh, daisies. 1 minute. That is so cute now. Imagine that. Alright, now we're talking. Okay, so we have this and I love that. So we're gonna have this maybe. Oh, there is a... How did I not see the tulip there, guys? Did you see it all the time, all alone? Like, I will be tidying up. I love winter and autumn for the cleaning season. For me, it's a cleaning season a lot of times. So I love that for that. Look at it, how dreamy, how magical. All of these gorgeousness elements. Maybe I will still use that. I don't know. I'm not too sure if we need this. I was hoping for it to be there, but now that I'm thinking, oh, 1 second, what about... I think with the collage you need to try it out and see. Sometimes it's just not happening, and it's okay, because something else is happening. No, I don't think I don't think these are matching. I like the grayish color scheme, the brownie color scheme of that. I think I love the combo of this. This is perfection to me. Now this one, I think it would be too much if I have 2 mushrooms, right? That looks silly, like, well, maybe this? No, that is cute, as if this mushroom is really growing on that house, for sure. Maybe we just skip those, and that's okay. And let's see if we have any fairy that could be super happy being with them here. Oh, even she could be cute there. Look, even she could be cute there. Bam, 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 bam. Let's see. She's so fun. The staring one and the side one. Oh, they are doty like. Oh. Sometimes is like, I love the choice of designs because you really can suit your project. So that's a big bonus. Oh, she is just right. There we go. Her size is perfect for the page, and she's looking at this weird mushroom. And as well, what I'm thinking is that I'm gonna check the Hannah's finishing in 15 minutes. She's collected by our neighbor because they're going together with their son. So that's awesome. Look at it. And what I was saying, oh yeah, she's looking at that. I don't know, guys, I'm definitely, well, I can tell you that I'm working on a the reasons I came here is because I'm so much working behind the scenes that you've no idea. I'm working on some new books, of course, but also a 3rd set of rice papers that is so pretty. And I have to say that I have to say as well that we've been so busy. This is insane, but we've been so busy, like, I forgot how it is to be busy in the store because of the rice papers for you to buy in it, and a lot of you buying as well sale items because I am putting things from my there will be a sale section on the shop, and it's gonna be I will be selling stuff from my studio, like my personal things that I will no longer use, so do check it out. And like mediums that I never opened, or I opened, used once, and it's like they're still perfect, but they are no longer needed. Or papers that I no longer need, or maybe some mechanical things, maybe some metals, maybe some I don't know what. I'm trying to look around what I don't like. Washi tapes, a lot of washi tapes that I just know I won't use. So do you know what so I'm trying to say is that there is a lot of behind the scenes right now, and I forgot how it is to have a busy online store. So if you're one of those people that are waiting for the order, apologize. Please accept my apologies, because firstly, we've been a month away in Poland. Then my niece came over for 3 weeks, and we went away for a few days. And also, you know, when you have a guest, it's just you do give more time, which is natural. And also we launched 2 new books. With that being said, having an online store and orders from you and all, and also a lot of online stores asking to purchase our books, I'm telling you guys, it's been a roller coaster of what is going on. So I apologize if you are one of those people waiting for your order. I can guarantee you they are about to being shipped, or they shipped. There was like so many that we had to ship it in parts. First comes, first served, or something like that. So please just know this. Your order is not lost or anything. They're just on the way now. And I just wanted to say that I am really careful in choices of what I'm doing and things like that, because I really wish to make good decisions and make my family happy and myself, if you know what I mean. And on top of that, I really wish to make you guys happy, to come to my channel and enjoy and make projects. Do you know what? I'm not too sure I like this hair. I think I'm gonna... it's a pity with the hair. All of that is like, you know, too much nearly. So I'm just gonna... I think she's cute even with those shorter hair. That's how it is with the fussy cutting hair and little elements. Stems with the flowers and stuff, or antennas with butterflies. It's just how it is. So I am so appreciative of everything, but I have to say that I stopped exercising, except my tennis, but not that much as I always did. I stopped exercising. I don't have time for self-care again, and I don't do my Pilates at home anymore. I don't do my weights anymore. I do basic like facial routines and stuff, but I really feel that it's a lot recently. So I need to sit down again, have a little bit of a thinking. Like there was a lot of shops asking about our rice papers being sold to stores. This is the reason why we're not doing it, because it's already so busy that I'm just scared of being burned out or jumping into position where we have been 3-4 years ago during pandemic, and after that when I got depressed, and when it was just hard, it was tough, there was so many things going on, we just were overwhelmed, you know, both of us with Lucas. So I'm just really trying to be not smart, because it's not about being smart, it's just make a right moves in terms of what is important in life, if you know what I mean. All these little details, is such a pity to cut them out, but sometimes, like today, I really don't have time to think about it, so I rather cut it off. Oh, it's so cute, this is so cute, this is so cute, cute. This is so cute, I love it, guys. I'm sorry if I'm baby chatting, but I just love it so much. Okay, I think I'm gonna just get these away and focus first on clear gesso and this house. So let's do that. Oh, and I know that these brushes from Studio Light, I love these as well. I have them. It's a set of 3, I think, because I have them. I got them as a gift from Art by Marlene. She kindly gifted them from Studio Light. I have them. 3 clear ones. They are fabulous. I use them for mixed media. So if you're curious of good brushes, good brand brushes, they are very good. I highly recommend them. And they are in the Hobby Vision as well store, so check it out. I saw them there. I saw them there because I was like, I should order them, and I forgot. I just forgot, which is okay too. Sometimes you just... I'm so happy I made a little order for myself, because I actually have to send the payment, because there is a... I think you kind of don't pay straight away. I think it's like a payment, it's gonna be happening by email, that you get the email link or something like that. And honestly, again, I was just so intensely busy with life and everything that I just didn't do it yet. Plus our payments and all, it's Lucas's, and he just didn't have time either. Okay, I feel that this is not straight, and it does bother me, so I'm gonna just rip it quickly if I can. You can, Marta, don't worry, just do it. It does bother me when it's like this. I just feel sometimes it has to be right. I know it's silly, but it has to be right. So, oh my, I just adore this little housey thing. And do you know what's beautiful about the books, rice papers and all? Everything matches with each other. It will just work so beautiful, the color schemes and all. And jump into our Facebook group, please do. Jump in and enjoy projects from other people. You can also share your projects there. You can share your videos of tutorials if you are using my books, because this is the reason why we started a new group. It's because we wish for people to have the place to really get into the books idea and all. I just love it. I think it's so, I'm so proud of this house as well, because it feels different with all these tiny details and all these laces, that I just think it's so me. Okay, the next thing, we leave this to dry, but the next thing what we do, dry this tiny. 1 second, I didn't measure that. Phew. I thought I could be too high, but no. Quickly. What I will do is I'm gonna grab, believe it or not, something different, which is some paste, thick gel, gloss gel, no, not gloss gel, no. Let's see what we have here on the thick, ultra thick heavyweight gloss. Lucas bought this instead of gesso, silly goosey. That's okay, but I have another one that is opened. Is it modeling? Oh, that's a modeling paste. I'm trying to really use what I have, guys, and I'm serious now. Some heavy duty something. Okay, a spatula with the mess of this sword. Not even spatula is visible in this. In this time, I honestly have probably like 20 spatulas, but not now. So I found one. I'm so excited about the ribbons. I so wish for some good ribbons, and the best ones are 49 Market. Always have been, and still to no surprise that they're fabulous. Why am I not using the... Why am I not... I'm gonna turn it around. This is stencil from our store, by the way. Why am I not using the... Why do I use clear thing? It's just... I just wish for it to be... It's gonna be easier to work with it. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. You will see. My spatula is not clean, so it has all these grits and stuff. I'm gonna color it afterwards in between. We shall see. Oh, fabulous. You can't tell. Oh, you can. I love that. I may just add a touch here. That's okay. And same here. That's a lot. Maybe it's like, whoops. No, Marta, clean it off or leave it. I don't know. It's fine, leave it. This goes there. It's okay. So we need this to be dry pretty well, I must say. This kind of, I don't like that I misplaced it a little bit, but I guess that's what you do when you put the stencil next to undry surface. That's what happens. I guess that's okay. That's silly, Marta. Or not. 1 second. Do you know what I am? I am this very stubborn person sometimes, like now. Has to be my way or no way, you know. Are you like this? Because I am, but very much so. Sometimes if I'm sure of something, it has to be that way. Like a piece of that tiny cobblestone something. Doesn't matter that I probably glue down all the pages together now. Let's dry this, wash off our stencil, because otherwise it's gonna be no good, no use. And I be hopefully right back. I'm gonna try and see if I can somehow do a little bit of color there. However, I think it's interesting that with acrylics, I find it much more difficult to work with in terms of that I don't see the color, which if you have watercolors like we've done previously, you can just jump in with the color from the palette straight away, which here we need to kind of I told you we're not going to be doing any coloring as in blending. How wrong was I? Because there we go, look at that. I'm gonna bring camera closer. I'm gonna add as well a little bit of that yellowy color. I don't know if it's, oops, a bit more. You can't see. I told you we're not gonna be blending, but here we are blending in. I'm using some acrylics from Stamperia. This is from last year's for sure, because I got them as a gift. Whoa, that's way too much. That's okay. As a gift, and I have to say I am coming back to those paints, so I do like them. I have Art by Marlene as well paints. I need to get back to those. Basically, I think the moment I decide to make a little bit of cleanup here, I may just jump in with just putting into near to my desk things that I may just love the most and use the most currently, because I think that changes, and that's important and interesting to know that our favorite stuff, they do change. Now I'm trying basically go with the paint where I'm actually missing, I feel that I'm missing a little bit of black color, which I'm not sure I'm using black, okay? But I think it's good to try and be brave and add a touch. Let's say a touch, like really touch. You see? So I'm trying to build it up a little bit of that color and just connect these. I don't know how good I'm gonna do it, but we're gonna try and see. Oops, this is way too dark, am I right? Let's just see if we can have a little bit of, there we go, a little bit of that kind of play. I am doing this intuitively a lot. So if you ask me, Marta, how do you know? I'm just trying to have the colors next to that project that could potentially match up somehow, magically match up, because sometimes they don't, as you can tell, and sometimes they do. So look, like it does work magic here right now. I love it. Look. See? Oh, 1 second. Sorry, I'm back. A friend came for Hannah. I thought it was Hannah back from camp, but no, not yet. Okay, so what I was saying, I don't know what I was saying. So basically, we're trying to match up the colors and somehow blend this in, and also the white that we had a minute ago because of the white gesso. We're just trying to somehow magically you know, have this all working with each other. Have a look that I'm not adding, I'm not cleaning off the brush nearly at all. Just, you know, just trying to work with the same color scheme and just add up here and there. So I'm mixing the colors without cleaning this. Is this the right way to do? I have no idea. I'm just doing it because it feels right. I'm enjoying it a lot. And that's it, really. And I think everything as well, honestly, believe me, works and looks so much nicer when it's like dry. So trust the process, guys. Trust the process. So I'm mixing a little bit of white. Oh, you can't tell now. I'm gonna put this. I'm mixing a little bit of that green and that white and everything around. I love it. Oops. That didn't go as I planned. That's okay because we will be adding the flower in here in a second. So this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Now, is this dry? Pretty much so. Pretty much so. So let's see and experiment in that field and see what will happen on our texture paste here. On our clear texture paste. I like the, why have I done this? I like to have, I used to always use white texture paste and I stopped. Now I somehow turned into loving the clear one because I can cover it up and just gently, like I don't have to cover up the whiteness of it. Oh, sorry, you didn't see. I basically, what I did, I just basically was going over everywhere here on those cobblestones, and I just add the creamy greeny gray color. Oh, that gray color is fabulous. So let's see. And because this is resistant, I wonder if we can wash it off, something in between. I guess we're gonna learn that together, if it's the case or not. You too close, sorry. I love the shading and all, just so pretty. Now, oh, beautiful. Okay, this is super pretty. This to wash. While I was drying my project, I just checked the messenger to see who texted me, and that was my friend, and she just sent a huge congrats on the last 2 new books and how much she loves them, and she probably sent her favorite pages. This is the Christmas one, the Christmas fairies. I love the idea of the chubby fairies, and this is the idea that Emily gave me, and she gave me this idea. She said, "Mom, I'm not too sure why they have the cookies only," and I'm like, "I don't know, it just happened like that." She said, "You're gonna have to explain yourself. I don't know if it's okay." And we were just laughing, having such a good time creating those, and she was giving me ideas. I love the color scheme, which is traditional green and red, and I love that, and the whole book is kept in that color. I like to call it like a classic Christmas. Then we have one of the houses. It's a huge one. It's on the A4 size. If it's too big, you can cut it, part of it, no problem. And then the industrial little personas. I'm so proud of this book because it's so different. The color scheme, look at it. The yellowy, the theme, the idea. The girl itself, it's not steampunk, it's something else. It's like something with, it's industrial, but it's a steampunkish, a little, it's like a good mix. I think it's a mix that it's not out there, which I I like to say. And we have those amazing attributes, amazing elements of steampunk, yet we have some romantic feel. We have some as well industrial touches with the elements. Like, this is only one picture, but there's so much more to that, and I'm so excited. There's so many pinks in that industrial book. I'm so proud of it, and I can't wait to get my copies, both Christmas and industrial. It's so different, and I just so love them. I just wanted to share it with you, and so many of you is also messaging me privately saying how proud you are and how much you love the 2 new books. So thank you, honestly, thank you so much for reaching out. I think I'm lucky that our neighbor, I think he took Hannah and his son for ice creams, because now that I remember, that's what he said that he may do in the morning when he was picking them up. So imagine I have extra few minutes to work, which is super. Now some glue went there, but look, I can just cover it up, I hope, pretty well, right? Yes, I can. Oh, how cute is that? Now I do see one thing, which is I'm missing something here, I feel, for sure. That could be, I don't know, that could be technically this leaf or not. No, too much, too heavy, too big. No. She could be there more than anywhere, but then it's very heavy on that side. Or we could come up with something here. I literally grabbed the Botanica and I just did like this, and I thought, oh, that's a perfect color combo. Botanica is great for a reason that it's a bit more pricier, because it has 100 pages rather than 66 or 68 in the other books. It is bigger because the last pages are half of the size. So when you have your first, just in case you're wondering, that's the first page, right? And here is the same page, half turned, flipped, and it's halved. Same for this one. You see this big, beautiful? It's here, halved. So there's a lot of, not all of them because I couldn't fit more, but there's a lot of smaller and half size, which is super, and I'm gonna use that half now. There we go. So I just sent, I got the message from a friend, and I just sent her a sneak peek that I'm during the recording. I'm very slow today, I feel. I honestly wanted this to be pretty fast and quick video, but it's turning to be blabby chatty video a lot, so I apologize for that. But again, you know what, I'm just trying to just make myself happy, I guess, the way as it feels naturally. Yeah, that's probably it. So if I have something to say, I say it. If I don't, I don't. So that's nice that I have extra few minutes before Hannah comes in, because they went for ice creams, I think, and it is actually amazing weather today indeed. So once I finish this, I'm gonna go to the garden, edit this video for you, so it's gonna be published today, ASAP. I really wish for that. Although you really loved the previous video, the video where I have showed you how to blending technique, but I think it would be nice to go as Lucas suggested. But I really wish to do 2 things: be outside, fresh air, and finishing work, because I really wish, do you know what, it's very difficult to cut these, right? So I'm just gonna clip them, and that's it. Nothing to be worried. I'm gonna keep those leftovers, and I'm gonna try to use maybe collage leftovers for the background for next project. Would that be fun? And just to see how good usable that is. I'm looking forward, or like the summer in Ireland was really not great this year. Really, we had no heat wave, we had no nice summer. Then on other countries like Poland, there was so much heat that it was unbearable. So I much more prefer this than what we have in Ireland and in Poland, because it's just so hard. but I wanted to say that I somehow, I don't know, I already feel for autumn. I already love thinking that I'm gonna be jumped into my studio, cleaning around, changing and stuff. So I'm excited about that season, you know. Not Christmas, but for the autumn, I am very much so. And yes, autumn, I love autumn season. I really do. Cozy candle smell, warm light, just nice. Oh, I think Hannah is back. Someone came in, that must be Hannah, because Emily's upstairs doing her stuff. And my little Hanushka. Oh, can you hear her? Hejka! Ja nagrywam. Jak tam, misiu? Jak było na kampie?
Dobrze.
Dobrze? Cześć! Oh, you've got ice cream! Oh.
But Noah got his self some sweets because he didn't have his choice.
Alright, that's okay.
Because he wanted this one but with a jelly on top.
Alright. Did you say thank you to Brand for the ice cream? Oh, that's good. I think he's knocking, no? Let me just go and check it. 1 second, I'll be back, guys. Yes?
Just to be quiet.
1 second, I'll be back, guys. Czekaj, Haniutka, już idę. Alright. I love this setup. I mean it. I think it's so beautiful. I will grab some paper so I can do a little bit of gluing down. Now the thing is, we haven't really made much here, but that's okay, we can still do it. And let's see how we can add a bit of darker color and what kind of darker color we could add. Let's see the brown. I have some of that brown distress. Will that be, I guess it would be good to check the color first. So let's see that. I don't know if I like that. Maybe I'm gonna grab some grayish color, or maybe this one. Oh, this could be nice. Let's see. Oh, that's better, I think, because it's less. I do like this one a lot. Okay, let's have this one. And I'm gonna just have a little bit of, firstly I'm gonna spray this here on that floor sort of thing. And we will just have a little bit of that dampness going on. Okay, there we go, something like this. And now if we're lucky, we can get a little bit of that gray color here going on in between the grooves. So let's see. Now that's lovely.
You know what the VR was?
No, I have no idea, Hannah, and I would love to hear about it. You mean on your camp today? So how was that? Tell me. What was that in general? Because I don't know what you're even talking about.
It was, they had to put on glasses.
Glasses?
When you show them on, so you...
Hania, ale jak jesz, to nie mów. I can't understand you when you're eating and talking at the same time, Hannah. So finish the chocolate and then you can chit chat. Otherwise, I can't understand.
You have to put on glasses.
All right.
Which you and then it there's you sit down as you're watching a movie, and you can there's a grandma, and she says that you have to look around.
You what?
Yeah.
Nie jedz jak
That
mówisz.
you have to look around because it was like a movie.
Oh.
And you have to put these glasses on, and it starts with a grandma saying it.
Mhm.
So look around, and you just see the ocean.
Through the glasses, is it? Wow.
Ocean, you see the elephants and animals.
Tak?
And
Wow.
but people put their hand up
Uh-huh.
when they don't want anymore. But nothing was scary. I went to the end
Did you?
with my friend.
And did you enjoy that?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I got a new friend today.
New friend, another friend. What's her name? Or his? Nina. Oh, that's a lovely name.
7 years old.
She's 7. Wow. And she's lovely? That's so nice. So that's like a second friend you made in that week. Did you know that you're going to the same camp next week? So you're gonna do the same stuff, but you're gonna meet different kids, or maybe some kids will be in your group again. We don't know that. Or maybe you know it. Is there anyone that is coming back?
No clue.
No clue. Okay. I'm nearly finished, Hannah, so give me a few more minutes and then we can have a chat about you going, okay? Okay, now guys, so I have been just adding a little bit of brown, as you can see, and we're gonna dry this, I think. And what I would like to do a little bit is to have to maybe add a white gesso on top, like a smudged around. But before that, I'm trying to find a tissue, and here it is, just to see, just to make this less dark. Oh, there we go. I like that. See, so we have a cobblestone, but very delicate. I think it looks much more realistic than if we grab a white gesso. So I guess the reason I wasn't using white gesso and I've used a clear thing is that I think that's my husband
Last time.
again. Let's finish it off. I'm gonna start with the mushroom. I love the idea of mushrooms sticking in the house. This is so cool. Love that, totally. And to be honest, in the plans of new books and the houses, there are some houses with that sort of theme where we have mushrooms and the house, and just cool combination together. So I guess in a way this is something I don't know, I just naturally did it because of the phone is not stopping today. I'm telling you, it's my mom as well. She said that they're back from her sister because they were driving 100 kilometers away from home, which my dad, it isn't driving daily this much, you know, like 100 kilometers, like an hour and a half trip sort of thing. So I've asked her, I said, Mom, please let me know that you arrived there safely, and then when you get back home, please let me know as well. So that's what she's doing, letting me know they just entered the house, they are inside, and they came back safely. So I was worried, honestly, like I won't lie, I was worried. Okay, then we have this flower. I somehow sense that maybe it's nearly too big, too overwhelming. I love it, but maybe, oh, this is so cute now. I think she should be sort of in the middle, like here. No, seriously, now I don't know who that is. I sent Lucas a sneak peek of this project, and he's laughing. No good, Marta, no good. So that's Lucas's support sometimes, right? No good. I'm gonna just grab, and I'm gonna half this indeed, not half, but just a bit less. And I also sent him this, I think from Iceland, this video on YouTube that I found so fascinated last night. It's a video where a lady is talking about sheeps, that the whole summer, I think, I didn't watch it fully yet because it was late at night, and I sent it to Lucas to remember to watch it another moment. So basically there are sheep in Iceland mixed up from different owners, and when the winter comes, they dividing them in this huge big circle. The sheep are going, all of them are going into middle, and then they are deciding which sheep is yours, which sheep is mine, which sheep is neighbor, which sheep, and they're dividing into wooden, they're like wooden brackets, like wooden walls, and they just pushing those and dividing, like it's like I've never seen anything this incredibly different. I've never heard of this before. I've never seen this before. I was so impressed, and I sent it to Lucas. I said, watch it, I want to move to Iceland and I want to have sheeps. I want to have sheeps, please, because I seriously love this kind of thing. I would love that life, to try this kind of life more, not in nature and all. I would love that. I know I would. Okay, she is so stinking cute. Like, let's just agree on that, right? The only thing is I'm gonna cut out this little bit of hair of that wing, that it is the wing, but maybe it is not as such, or it's like, I don't think we need that bit there. So I'm just gonna, there we go, take it away and just glue it down here. And this is so cute. I love that glue, the Restick Elmer's 5-minute glue, because it's allowing me to move things around like now. So that's fantastic. And I'm gonna use the scraper thing if I'll find it, because no, it's actually ridiculously bad right now. I can't find the scraper, but I have a naily thing. No, that's no good either. This is, no, I'm sorry that I'm so unprepared, but I hope we can appreciate the project, the chats, the honesty, and even if I'm not prepared for today's and I'm just looking for stuff, I hope that's okay. Honestly, I just so love being here, that no matter how unpresent I am, well, at least I am present, maybe that's what I meant, being present, even though it doesn't feel like 100% because I'm not prepared maybe, but I am. I'm so happy to be here, you know. Hannah, we will chat later on, okay?
Well, I really want to.
I know, I understand, but right now I'm working, and you know that. And I would love to chat with you, but not while I'm recording, because I can't focus and it's not fair on the video to be distracted in that sense. So if you could give me a few more minutes, I'll be finished here and we can chat if you like. Is that, I think maybe 15 more minutes, okay? Could you just, thank you very much. Now, this is so pretty. I love it. Oh, it's so gorgeous. So gorgeousness, like as it is. Like I wouldn't even add anything. But knowing me and how much I love shading and all, I would love to do a little bit of, I love, look at the stony, like it just looks so good. It's so matchy with it. And this background that we blend in with the rice papers, I just think it's so fabulous. So the clear gesso goes right now on top of the elements, especially the mushroom now on the side. Now I suggest you not to dab too much medium on top, because different printing places could have, like, it shouldn't run the ink or anything, but just in case you don't want to destroy the color or too matte it too much. If you, I don't know if you know what I mean, but basically I'm gonna just add a gentle amount, which I'm gonna be happy with. Dry it, and we're gonna do a tiny amount of outlining, to be honest, the shading, because I think it's so beautiful without it that I just don't think it needs it that much, you know. I think it's just as good as it is. Let's dry this. I remember with this one I was dabbing so much clear gesso here that I think it just felt the color was going off from that little squirrel, and same here. So be careful about that dabbing too much of the clear gesso. How cute are those, right? I just need to move this. Super cute. I love it. Oh yes, I paused it so you're not gonna hear this. I'm sorry. I think I'm still half asleep maybe. If you're wondering, the video, it's called Iceland Seems So Cool. So check it out. Farm Alive Iceland. Yeah, check it out. It's like, it's really, it's like, wow. Let me just play this and you will see what I mean by them being in the middle. And I think it's so fascinating, so you need to check that out, honestly. Okay, let me, anyone from Iceland here that can talk about it a bit more to us? that would be so amazing to hear. Now I'm gonna just grab a little bit of that. Yes, Hannah? You would like to what? Paint? I would love you to paint, but in my studio right now, it's literally no room to even nothing. Like,
then you can try to look.
not now, honestly. You can you can come back in a minute when I finish, but right now I'm just physically not able to do it, Hannah.
You could just move.
I can't, no, Hannah. No, I honestly can't. You have to wait your turn, and I'm really right now not in the position to help you out with the cleaning. Alright, so I'm just adding a tiny touch of that. Of course, my favorite bark color, guys. My bark color is finishing nearly. I ordered some gray from the Hobby Vision. I'm gonna see how it is, but I just wanted to say that I can't get the bark color anymore. I couldn't find it online anywhere. I need to start looking for it before it's gonna be completely gone or something.
When are you done?
I don't know. I don't like to rush, Hannah, so I'm not sure when I'm done. I'm done when I'm done, really, you know. Okay, so let's just have a, like, I'm adding the shading, but I really wish you to see that that shading isn't like everywhere. It's not massive. It's not on every single piece. It's more like addition, a gentle touch to the pictures. It's like having a little bit of that, I don't know, just making statement a little bit, but not being everywhere, if you know what I mean. Just trying to be a little bit, just trying to have a little bit of that coloring thing. All my waters are like extremely dry and dirty, and look, so instead of using clean water and dipping into clean water, I'm dipping into this I don't know what is it. It could be anything. It could be gesso wash off. It could be some acrylics wash off. It could be some mediums, all sorts of things wash off, honestly. Okay, so I'm just gently adding, just really focusing on touches rather than having a very heavy colors here. And there we go. Now, I love it. I so love this. That color as well, the bark one. It's like, I have it since I met my friend Sylvia. So we're talking about 10 years. I have this crayon for 10 years. So even if it happens that you're gonna find it and it's gonna be extremely expensive, I mean it. Even if it's 15 euro per pencil, I think it's worth it for 10 years of using. And I mean it, look, like the amount of projects I've used it, I've finished with that bark color. I got it from her when we met in person. So that was 10 years ago, seriously. Maybe 12 even, or maybe 10. Even if it was 5, that's still amazing value, I think, right? So that just to tell you, I need to get my own now, a new addition, just in case this one will go missing. I'm glad that it never went missing, because imagine that. So I'm trying to focus on having my shading on the left here, on the left here, all lefts. I hope you can tell. I hope you could tell that, as if some sun goes from some bit of a side, and we have a little bit of that darkness going on. There we go. And you can tell how amazingly the brown goes into that cobblestone. We have cobblestone in Poland, like a huge cobblestone roads in the center especially. It's phenomenal, like phenomenal old cobblestone. I love them. I love them so much. Okay, I'm gonna just add a tiny touch as well on here. Just a little bit, maybe here on the door or something. There we go, just a touch, and maybe that's kind of about it, my friend, because less is more. Let's not forget about it and not have too much of. Maybe we can have a little bit of that browny color in here as well. Let's see, there is gesso on top of that, so of course it's much more doable to have a little bit of play with the color because of that. Okay, let's clean it off, wash it off, and have a little bit of that. There we go. And same maybe for here. Just like I feel that I'm nearly going too much again, because it's very easy to just do too much and just be overdoing. So don't, just keep it simple, take it easy. Now there we go. Clean it off this a little bit. Beautiful. That's gorgeousness. Now I'm gonna just gently touch here, like the flowers where the whiteness is maybe. Oh, I love it. I think I'm done with it. Like seriously, this is pretty much done to me. Maybe I'm gonna have that just to see if I can do more details or something on that house, but it's not that it's necessarily, it's more like in my mind, oh, let's do details, let's do something fun. More like that than anything, you know. I don't think it needs it, but we can do it. Always a little bit of something, a little bit of doodles, just add to it, like a kind of personal touch to it or something. I don't know, sometimes it just feels right. And just don't ask me, it just feels what it feels, right? Okay, I love this so much. I'm so proud of this page. Now my thing is that we've no title and we've no splashes. I think I found it, fell in love with her at once. This is so perfect to her. Word perfect isn't good, right? I think, but no, not here, maybe there. No, I think it's just gonna be here, just so it's not that visible, but it is there, but it's not that obvious, but it is there. And I love that. And it's actually as well kind of breaking the hugeness of that flower. Like this hugeness here, it's like taken a little bit by this one, and this hugeness here, not that it's anything wrong with being big and huge in that sense. Here it's just I don't know, maybe sometimes I just say these things, I'm trying to justify my decisions, but it's just, that's how it feels. It feels just, oh yeah, that feels right, you know, that feels just good. So there's no gesso, so of course if I'm gonna touch on any moment the label itself, it will be ruined, like now. There we go. But then that's okay, I rubbed it as well, a little color on top, and it even changed the color closer to the rest, so that's okay. Maybe I'm just gonna jump in with a little bit of, well, it's not sticking first of all because there's too much of a texture going on, which is okay. I'm gonna just stick it afterwards. But guys, one more thing as well. I know why I'm using as well the calligraphy white ink, because I read a comment yesterday saying, Marta, thank you so much for recommending the white splashes from calligraphy ink. Like, if you think about it, it's quite expensive to make splashes from calligraphy ink. That this ink isn't cheap. I think it could be even $8 or something. Again, it will last you a lifetime. I even have two because I really used it so much, so I got the second one. But she said the only way I'm able to make perfect splashes is using this. So if you ever wondered about why, is it worth it, is it this and that, maybe that's your answer. Maybe that's your answer. Okay, we're gonna cover up our cutie. We're gonna possibly cover up a little bit of that text there, maybe more than just that, maybe like this. Okay, maybe just a little bit of that. We'll see. Let's see. Let's start splashing and then we can make a decision what's next. Do we need anything else? Now I'm gonna just jump in first at the top. I don't know why. I don't know why. I have no smart answer to you. Why is that? And then here, no reason, no particular reason. No. Sometimes I like to have like heavier splashes on one side than opposite. I'm all in black clothing, like look, I have black t-shirt, so I have to be quite far away from the camera to splash it all. Okay, I love it already. Now, lastly, I think what I wish to do as well is to have the same brush. Just clean it off, Marta, of course. Just clean it off, and let's do splashes with this color.
Mommy.
Yes, Hannah.
Papa really wants me to come out.
Have I said that we talk when I finish?
I know, but
Can we talk when I? Can we talk? No.
But she really wants me to come out.
And I would really would love you to listen to me a little bit. And when I say we can talk after I'm done here on the desk, we'll talk. I need really like 5 more minutes.
Extra for me to come.
I understand, and I extra need you to follow what I'm saying right now, which means I'll be right back to you in 5 minutes, please, Hannah. I mean it, Hannah. We had this conversation in the morning, and yes, we did. So we can talk in a minute, okay? Now, I have no water whatsoever anywhere. All my jars are empty and all, but okay, last drop. And I'm thinking to have some splashes with that bark color as well. Maybe like here or something, I don't know. Sometimes I just don't like how they turn, you see, as if it's too much water or something, I don't know. Doesn't feel like, I don't know, just feels different. Ah, come on. Just feels different. Okay. There we go. I think we can call this one splashes finished. Let's grab these and put these away. Oh, I think I'm gonna just have that splash and that splash gone, right? And let's dry these. This is it. Our little page is finished. I couldn't be more happy with it, honestly. I love the mixture where we have a quirkiness of a mushroom behind the house or growing from the house, then a weird flower, which is Botanica, my favorite book, my #1 book, Botanica. I think it's underestimated, that book. I think the choice and the selection, how unique it is, it will make a project very different. If you look at it quickly, if you haven't seen Botanica, let me show you quickly some of the flowers. They really are untypical, very different, you know, and I think that what makes it unique, that you can really have a weirdly looking flower, if I can say it like that, just a bit different. I'm working on Botanica volume 2 for sure, because I just love it, using it so much. And I'm working on the mushrooms as well, because I feel that we could do volume 2 a bit different, and I'm working on that. So guys, I'm all into works, but I'm so happy to be back with this project with you today, because it's such a pretty one, and I love the idea of having, if you don't have this house, of course you can use the whimsical houses. I'm sure there's some beautiful house that would fit in that. Let's have a look. Actually, I have them in here by hand, on hand, the whimsical houses. So let's see if we have any that could work. These are the blue ones. Oh, look, you could easily use this house, because a color scheme is very much so possible, similar. Then this one as well, this red one, could very well match. Then again, this one could be nice too. I mean, I really wish you to see that this one as well. The choice in the house book as well, it's huge, and it's a different style of houses as well, because this one is more destroyed, old, good, realistic looking. The other ones are more whimsical. Again, it depending what you prefer, what you like. I think I'm gonna finish that rambling, because I really would love to publish this video for you as soon as I can, so you can see it and have a good weekend with the project, and hopefully being a little bit creative. So thank you so much, as always, a pleasure to be in your homes. And a tiny reminder, please leave me some thumbs up, it means so much. Leave me the comment if you would like me to keep on making projects with the books, or would you like me to do something else. And if you have ideas, just leave the comment. Also, if you could subscribe to the channel, because there's a lot of people that watching the videos and that they're not subscribed at all. if you have the books, if you could leave the review, the stars, even don't write anything, but just leave the star review, preferably 5 stars. That means a lot. And if you have anything that you're not happy with the books, instead of leaving a bad review, just send the book back or message me. Tell me what's up, what's wrong. Maybe I can help you instead of leaving the negative review, because it does impact the whole feeling about the book. You could have a print mistake, and instead of leaving bad review, just send the book back and Amazon will replace it in no time. So just so you know, because I see people are sometimes not on my actually books, but sometimes they are upset over that the book came damaged or something like that, and they leaving a bad review, which is in a way unfair, because you can easily return such a or get a refund for such a situation. So leaving bad review won't make a difference, because accidents like that happens, right? So just so you know, just a little heads up to you. Was there anything else? Oh yes, and thank you so much. I'm forever grateful for having you here in my studio, in the Facebook, and the new group, the Karin Collage with Maremi Collage books. I really enjoy seeing your projects, and thank you so much. So have a beautiful weekend, and I'll speak to you very, very soon. I love you loads. Bye for now.